Hello, my name is Christina Hoffman. These are my cards. Strong people stand up for themselves, but stronger people stand up for others. Chris Garner. This is certainly true when we talk about bully culture. As my children grow up, these three right here, I am passionate about learning all I can to help combat bullying and mitigate its effects on them. Bullying is an unavoidable issue in society today, but with knowledge, we have the power to ease this major issue. First, we will look at how bullying negatively impacts society and individuals. After that, we will acknowledge counter-arguments and toxic mindsets that only enable the issue. Finally, we will discuss techniques everyone can use to combat bullying. Sadly, bullying is a huge contributing factor to the teen suicide epidemic. According to the Journal of School Violence 18, students who report being bullied were much more likely to report not just suicidal thoughts, but also attempts. There is no arguing that bullying psychologically affects victims to the point that the more one experiences bullying, the more likely they are to think of harming themselves. Furthermore, being bullied has the potential to create bullying behavior in the victim, hence creating another bully and perpetuating the cycle. Understanding the Psychology of Bullying is an informative journal that was published in 2015 that talks about how bullying affects the mind and how that causes others to become the bully, to cope and survive. Bullying causes victims to have low self-esteem, which is a common trait among bullies. Despite these major issues, some still argue that bullying is not a big deal. Extremists even argue that bullying is beneficial. Some people claim that bullying is a problem derived from human nature, purely biological, and nothing can be done about it. These people rely heavily on scientific research on biological effects of bullying. They tend to cherry pick the information that they cling to. Although bullying may be biological, we also know that it has environmental effects as well. Everyone's aware of the tragic problems that bullying creates. On a more extreme note, others feel bullying is beneficial because it toughens kids up. I don't disagree with the benefits of having thick skin in the world that we live in today, but we do have a responsibility to stay aware and help our youth develop in healthy environments. Simply telling a child to toughen up or get over it is toxic and will only further create psychological issues. Adults must remain aware and available to help young minds that are struggling. Despite arguments for bullying or biological factors involved in bully culture, adults can still help. As Psychology Today says, bullying starts at home. As we have children, we must model kindness and raise them in bully-free homes. There is no denying that children model parents' behavior from early ages. If you are a bully to them or others, they will likely become a bully. We must always be available to listen to our children and be understanding of their feelings, no matter how big or small they may seem to us. Become your child's safe space to help them cope with bullying. Gaining your child's trust will also help you to intervene in harmful bullying before it is too late. If children have a parent or adult that they trust, they are more likely to seek help with bullying than consider harming themselves or becoming a bully. Now that we know the massive issues stemming from childhood bullying, have acknowledged toxic mindsets that enable bully culture, and where we can begin to remedy the issue, hopefully you have a new passion too. Let this resonate. According to the National Bullying Prevention Center, 64% of children who are bullied do not report it. We must do better to become allies to our youth. We may not be able to eradicate bullying because of its biological factors, but we can mitigate its effects. Knowing what is right does not mean much unless you do what is right. Franklin Roosevelt. Thank you.